Looney Farm Guy here with an update to the John Deere 6010 series by DB Modding. 36.11 megabytes to download. And what is the update? The update changelog 2.000 4-cylinder version added, and some details has been added. Now, I look back on my original, this is the original tractor here, and I look back on my original video, and the same problem still persists with this mod, and now it has translated over to the 4-cylinder version that has been added, which I'm testing out right now. And that is when you hop in, this is the base medium tractor. This one, just to demonstrate, to show you what I've been using here, this is the original 6010 series at 105 horsepower with a manual transmission, 24 miles per hour. We now have a 31 mile per hour option. And you know what? Let's just buy the 185 chip tuning one, just because if we start this one, I'm going to show you something, and it has something to do with the transmission being a manual transmission, and this is not uncommon for a lot of tractors. Now, I'm playing on console. This is PS5. This is for all platforms, but I'm on PS5. And the manual, there is a manual option. So if we look in our configurations here, I do believe, not here, there we go. It's in here somewhere, because I've instantly turned it off as soon as I started playing this game, because it is absolutely unable to, the manual, using a manual transmission with a controller is absolutely impossible and frustrating, and I'm not going to find it here because I've just permanently turned it off and turned it to automatic. I think it's in, anyways, most of you know what I'm talking about. So even if it is a manual transmission, you set it to automatic and the computer will automatically shift the gears for you. But for some reason, as you can see here, we're stuck in D gear doing 17 miles per hour, and the computer refuses to shift up into a higher gear to allow us to go any faster. And I'm pretty sure this is why I labeled it broken the first time. Because what good is a tractor if you can't use all the gears? Now, those of you on PC that use a manual, they have many more buttons available to you than a console player with basically 8 buttons and, well, 8 buttons and 2 joysticks. Anyways, that is the issue. And if we pop over here, we can see this guy's eventually gonna get up to the 9 miles per hour he's supposed to. He did. There we go. He's shifted. So this is the new model. And if we stop him here just for a moment, let's go take a look at the new added model to this mod. Give it a fair shake, and then we'll kind of continue to talk about the problem. But anyways, here it is, the 6010 4-cylinder series, $50,000, 80 to 125 horsepower. Again, the manual plus power shift, 185 liters of fuel, 24 miles per hour. It is 19 slots on console, 18 slots for the medium tractor. Engines. We have the 80 horsepower, which this one is, 80 horsepower at the 50 kilometer-hour speed. Good luck getting it up to that. Then we have the 90 at the 40 and 50, 100 at 40 and 50, 105 at 40 and 50, and the 125 chip tuning, 40 and 50 kilometers an hour. Yes. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Midas, Michelin, Nokian, Continental, Verticene, and Trelleborg. Trelleborg, we have quite a few tire options, including narrows and wides, in twin wides, or twin wheels, twins, rear twins, and twins all around, sorry. Midas, just wides. Michelin, just wides. Nokian, oh, Nokian is just communal. Continental, wides and wides with weights. Fertestein, wides, and back to Trelleborg. So Trelleborg, I have this on one of them with the dual twins. Designs, we got left and right beacons. Extra lights, yes or no, those are there on the A pillars. We have the 60 kg front weight, and we can go up all the way to 110, or a front hydraulic, which is pretty nice. The really expensive roof decoration, the Starfire. Front loader, yes, we do have a front loader. 2 Hauer Quickie or Hauer with either a front, what's that called? Bracket grill protection thingy. Front fenders, nowhere, yes. And a license plate if you choose. So all decked out, $76,000. What was the engine? Yeah, 15 grand. That's the biggest. 15 grand for the extra engine power and 6 grand for the twin wheels. Right. Okay. So started off from a standing start. He gets up to the 7 miles per hour pretty fast. It's just takes forever for it to shift. Now, if you're using a manual controls, you can shift anytime you want into whatever gear you want, and that's the beauty of a manual. However, as I said, on console with a controller, it is, for me at least, an extremely frustrating experience to try to operate a manual transmission with the limited buttons of a console controller. There he goes, he finally shifted. And he's already done the pass on the field. So that is that. Now if we hop back over to this fellow here, this is the same model except all tricked out with weights, tires, and the 125 horsepower engine pulling a 120 horsepower disc harrow. And again, he did finally shift, so the more powerful engine looks like it tends to want it to shift a little bit better, and we're up to the 11 miles per hour, so much better performing with the larger engine, at least in the field. However, if we stop him and we just want to go for a drive, we still get stuck in 17 miles per hour when we have a 30 miles per hour top speed, which would be extremely frustrating for me, and I would take this, and it's, in my opinion, this way. Now I understand, again, if you are using a manual option, you could shift it into a higher gear, whatever you want, but again, I'm using an automatic. So these mods that we get should be able to be used with any setting within the game. That is my opinion. Why are we limited to, no, you have to use a manual transmission option? And I'm going to show that to you. Just hold on. Alright, so we're in general settings and input controls, and you got easy arm controls, camera sensitivity, vehicle arm steering, direction change automatic. So you can have it manual where you have to stop and choose to go forward or backward, which is not me. Gear shift mode, you can change it to manual. It's impossible to use on console and with a controller. I don't know anyone who uses it. If you do, let me know, because I can't get it to work with any kind of efficiency. So I use automatic mode all the time, and then engine speed, switch to trains, all these things. So that's under here. There you can, if you're having trouble with the manual, just switch this to automatic, and every tractor is an automatic transmission afterwards. However, having that setting in the game, these mods should work with that setting, no matter what they're designed at. That's just my opinion. So, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't as this is as good as far as I can throw it, and I wouldn't be able to throw it very far, to be quite honest. And anyways, let's show a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry, but it just frustrates me. L1, no, let's just drop that. So we have interior, which looks nice. Nice interior. Gear shifts. There we go. With the gear shifts nicely. The clunkety clunk. And the levers moving around. Very nice. All this stuff, everything about this is very nice. It's just when you just can't, when it just doesn't work, it really gets frustrating, and you tend to just like delete it and never go back. Now, R1, honk. I don't know why I can never hear the horn on my game, but anyways, L1 and R1 is where all the magic happens. We have the back door with the the left joystick, and then L1 and R1 and the right stick left and right and up and down opens those doors and closes them, like so. The left door, like so. So those of you who like to open and close your doors, there you go. And that's pretty much it. All in all, very nice. Just won't hit the top speed. So traveling with this is pretty much going to be a very slow affair, unless you're on PC or Mac, of course. And that's the update to the John Deere 6010 series by DB Modding, 36.11 megabytes to download. 19 slots for the added new little tractor, 18 slots for the previous original tractor that came with this mod. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.